All right, moving along, we're going to do a talisman read today with some of the feminine wisdom and the she deck, the she tarot as well. And let's just see what kind of advice it's going to give today. We give these all ruffled shuffled. So the subject talisman today is about willpower. Willpower. Is that taking the bull by the horns? Or just stubborn willpower? So let me get these others shuffled and we'll see what it's going to say about willpower. There goes Mickey McMickey. Here's one of the dogs barking over there, so he's got to go check it. Willpower. Okay, sorry about that noise. So the Divine Feminine, the first thing out when it comes to willpower is patience. Waiting with calmness. Waiting with calmness. And we'll get the she tarot and see what it says. Waiting with calmness. Okay. When you have anxiety. So the willpower is about, in the midst of anxiety, ramping that down and having patience, okay? Having patience, waiting with calmness in the midst of this anxiety, okay? Things going on, the barking mad by the moon, the stuff, the craziness that's going on that you may be anxious about. We have to have the willpower to wait it out. You know, things are changing, but they're not changing rapidly enough for some people. People keep asking me, well, when's he going to be gone? I want to know when. I want to know a date. I want to know a time. I want to... Well, you have to have patience, you know. Like I say, it happens when it happens. That's it. When it does. So the energy coming into it is about love. Life's purpose is to develop love. The energy coming into it, life's purpose is about love. And that's the intention that we go forward with, is love. Wanting things to change in the planet for the better, for people. Love. Out of an aspect of love. Not out of an aspect of anger, retribution, drama, but an intention of love. Yes, it's difficult. We have to have patience and people are anxious now, but the willpower is to hold on to love. And so, again, the arrow she's shooting is what? A rose. Having that intention to move things along to a better place. So what's happening now, today, is about success, accomplishment of one's goals. Wanting that success, and being honesty in your goals about success, having that intention going forward, continuing to have intention for succeeding, waiting out the anxious times in calmness. Oh, you still guarding your goodie this morning? Yeah, okay. So the difficulty is support, encouragement and assistance of support. So the challenge is having enough support, staying connected with others, and persevering, okay? Yeah, it may seem like you're out in the cold. It may seem that winter will never end. But you've got to continue to have the support, again, to have patience, to wait it out, to go forward with love, the intention of love and success in honest ways forward, okay? Not in a way that, like, the uber right will do, which is cheating and lying and whatever to get their way forward. We have to do it in an honest manner. Okay, so potential outcome is, see if I can get this top card here, balance, spiritual and physical steadiness. So important during all of these things is to remain in balance. Okay? In balance. In the midst of the feeling of the crisis. Okay? So don't allow yourself to get off-centered when you feel the cup is overflowing. Okay? The cup is overflowing. It's, oh my God. Again, you have to have patience. Have patience. Calm yourself down. Have the intention of love going forward, knowing that we'll succeed, but we need to do it honestly. We have support to persevere, to continue to go forward. The willpower in the midst of a crisis, things overflowing, the cup is just full, overflowing drama. Remain in balance. Don't allow yourself to get pulled off center because, again, that's not going to help anything. You just make yourself ill. And the outside influence is about abundance, state of plenty. State of plenty, abundance. When it comes to privilege, okay, the fullness. So see that you have enough abundance, the outside influence of privilege, what's going on, okay? Hanging tight, having the willpower to motivate through. Again, we'll go through it one more time. So this is about having willpower to see this through. So in the midst of anxiety, we have to have patience, calmness. Don't let yourself get pulled into, the insanity like Trumpenstein, which is knee-jerk emotionality, lashing out. Do what you need to do to bring that emotion down to something manageable. Again, the energy coming into it is about love. Have that intention going forward. Now we want to come to a success, but we have to do it in honest means. Okay? You can't do the underhanded things and just go, well, what's important is the end point. No, it's important the way that we get to that end point. We have to do it honestly. The challenge is to persevere and continue to remain having support. Having your support system in place, maintaining balance in the mid feeling of a crisis. When things are overflowing, again, bring those emotions down. And, if you're in the midst of a crisis, you do much better if you're balanced and looking at things rationally rather than just knee-jerk, off-center. And then you can't make the right choices. And the outside influence is we have this privilege of abundance, state of plenty. Now, the things that you want to have in abundance in a state of plenty is what? Compassion, love, gratitude, all of those things. We have those, and those are the things that are so important to have and honor and recognize. You may not have the most money in the world, okay? But it doesn't mean that you're not in abundance. And abundance could be, excuse me, abundance could be family, etc. The things that are of value, the things that are of value to you, having gratitude for those things. So I don't know what's with my throat this morning. Ever since they did my thyroidectomy, my voice goes in and it goes out, so sorry about that. But I will continue to put this out, okay? I'm not going to stop. So abundance, see the things that you have that you are in gratitude about, and we continue to go forward in honesty, holding the willpower and the intention and moving forward. So that's what it says today. Remain calm, remain in balance, and have the intention in honesty. Keep a good support system, and we will get there. The light does win out over the darkness, and remember, it's darkest just before dawn. So the darkest does everything it can to try to skew things, but we will not be moved. We will continue to go forward and fight the good fight with love and the intention to make humanity a better place for everybody on this planet. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online, and sorry about my voice.